My friends, we have a DragLoon attack at Town Hall 10 process video from yours truly. Yes, I 3-star right after Map. Now, Map Shing himself caved the plan and I tweaked it. Now, on these attacks, what are you looking for? Now, I was actually counting down everything as far as the timing. Everything's timing here. I'm going to break it down for you what I was processing and how you really need to make tweaks in attacks. Now, if you just try to hit a base the same way, sometimes you can the exact same way, but most of the times you want to have some tweaks. Now, what do I mean by tweaks? Well, changing it up. Adding a little different activities here. So, first things first. I'm definitely going to drop a couple, I'm going to bring more loons on my attack. Now, it's pretty much going to be the same, but I was even looking at the timing here. Now, he's bringing in dragons here, and notice what's about to happen. Dragons are coming in hot. He's got the funnel. Look at that. That's why the wizard was there. Dragons coming in hot. But look, misplays rage spell at the beginning. That hurt. Didn't get any of these dragons on the side being under rage. That hurt. Plus, he was late on the Lalo portion. Now, why was he late? You see this air defense took out 2 dragons completely. There goes one, and here goes the other. Gonna be taken out. Look at that, taken out. That's 2 dragons taken out before those loons at 9 o'clock got the job done. So what that means is they could not get to the back, the 10 o'clock. The 10 o'clock, there was not enough dragons left. So on my attack, I was like, okay, gonna change it up. So he just had he just ran out of, not right out of time, but the archer tower screwed him. So on my attack, I was like, okay, we gotta change this up a bit. We gotta do the do. So the first thing, let me process it for you. When I do these replays and when timing really matters, I even look into how many times the king hit this before I put the queen down. I knew the king hit this about 1.5 times. Then I put the queen down, and then after the queen, let her hit a structure, then put the baby dragon down. Now, after that, the timing is I'm going to funnel here the dark barracks with a dragon. I'm going to put, and then I'm going to put all my dragons here. At that exact same moment, I planned this out. Timing-wise, I knew I had to come over here immediately and drop the 9 o'clock loons. Now, the reason why, because this air defense needs to drop, and by the time, if I waited to place the rage here, then do it, it'd be too much. So I was going to do 2 loons here at the cannon, hound loon up here, clone this one, haste up, and then after the haste, I was like, after the haste, I got to switch back over, rage up the dragons because they're going to be about here. Then I got to come back over, rage over this air defense, and then up here, that's when I bring in the 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock loons. Because see, this air defense is a little bit further back than this one, so by the time I drop the haste and loons, the pathing would be kind of at the same time. That sort of pathing is everything. Then I'm going to put loons here at 10 o'clock, 3 and 3. And that's the job done. That is the job done. So here comes the attack. King down. He got 2 hits down, and then I put the queen down. I was a bit early on the baby dragon, I must admit. I put the baby dragon a bit early, but it's okay. In the end, it didn't hurt me because I brought enough wall breakers, but that's a good thing I did bring enough wall breakers. Otherwise, it would have been a wall breaker fail. Almost a wall breaker fail. That would have been terrible. Serious problems if that happened. Anyways, wizard coming in hot as we speak. And look at this, guys. After I popped the ability, I was like, dragons down. Here's the first dragon. I let it take down this barracks. Then I put in the rest of the dragons because I know they'll path there. And look, immediately, I do 2 loons and then hound loon. So look at this pathing here. Going to haste up, then clone, and then I shift back over. Look at this. Shift back over. Guys, I'm pausing. You got to totally forget about it. Once the clone down, they're doing their thing. You don't have to watch it. You know, it's kind of like when you're listening to a speaker, right? You're listening to a speaker and your eyes are glued on them, right? Your eyes are glued on, the television or whatever. You got to be able to divert your eyes. So I switched over, raged up the dragons, this time all full force dragons. And then look, came back to do this. And then at the same time, look, there goes the pre-haste and then 3 and 4 loons. Now, I will say I was late on these loons at 10 o'clock. I forgot about them for about 3 seconds or 4 seconds. A little bit late, but in the end it didn't matter. And look at this, guys. Because these air defenses dropped, look, dragon up, dragon up, dragon up. All the dragons are up. I got loons for the 10 o'clock, and I got 2 spare loons. So that is the power of timing. That is the power of domination, and that is the power of Halo. Thank you for watching, because that was beautiful. DragLoon. It was literally a DragLoon attack. Now, always important to bring some archers when you're dealing with hounds. See, I lured the hound away. If you can remember to do that, it wouldn't have mattered in the end, but these dragons would have probably gone to the hound, and that would have just, you know, caused more problems than needed. Especially, I had enough time, but maybe you wouldn't have enough time. So be sure to think about that. And yeah, very nicely done. But I got one attack from you. Now this is from the other end. I'm going to show this one because it was such a dominating attack. I have to show it from Tyrant Trally from Code Enigma. Using dragons, clone. Dragon clone spell, pretty powerful these days. A little bit different attack, not as many loons, and this was a fresh hit. So even tougher still, mine was a cleanup. Second hit, this was a fresh hit. Beautifully done from Tyrant Trally. Look at this. Now, you might, what's he doing here? Why is he putting an archer over here? Like, what's the point? Funneling, man. Funneling 101. He's going to make sure he doesn't want his dragons to drift off to the side because he's going to put his dragons down at 12. Here comes the Suicide Laloon. Again, another Suicide Lalo. It's going to, you know, King creates a funnel. Queen comes behind. She takes down air defenses. Huge value on the Queen here, by the way. This is absurd value. This is why this base drops so fast. Here's a funnel dragon. Look at that funnel dragon. And look, with the Queen ability, you're going to take down an Expo. And look, getting another Queen pad. And she gets the cannon itself. Almost gets the Queen as well, but it doesn't matter. Now, I will say, this is a danger section, this cannon here. Dragons could easily funnel over here, so he could have done maybe a little bit better. Thankfully, all the dragons actually kind of, a bunch of them went to this golem. It kind of helped out a little bit because they didn't drift off. Now, they could have all drifted, not all of them, but a lot more could have drifted to these gold storages. So, very nicely done. And then he's just going to clone spell at 3 o'clock to take down these air defenses. The timing was really nice as well with the hound. Protecting the dragons. What you really want to do is work on that timing, guys. You don't want to have your air defenses killing the dragons, because if they kill the dragons, well, that's problematic. You don't want that to happen. Very nice clone spell, very nice attack, and on the back end, he's got a heal spell. Now, why did he bring the heal instead of a rage? I mean, he could have, I think he still would have 3-starred with a rage here, but he realized, hey, there's no infernos up here. Why not get the heal spell? Nothing can stop him. Getting all healed up. Doesn't matter what's going on. Beautiful attack taking down this base with a DragLoon, clone spell, domination attack. If you got to use these bases, go and find these bases. They really work well on those kind of corner air defenses. If you can Suicide Lalo. Sometimes you can bring a small kill squad as well. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, my friends. And you'll watch my 3-star in the NDL. But unfortunately, Code Enigma did fall, but they had a great effort in the end. So anyways, we will see you around. Please subscribe. Please tap the bell button so you get all the notifications. Thanks again for watching. Halo out.